Hi everyone, welcome on board to Hopper.tv.
Governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, has concluded plans to seek refuge in the United Kingdom. When I say refuge, I mean refugee status over the developing threats to his position and personal safety from the State Security Services, DSS, SSS. A lot of you might be wondering why the governor of Central Bank of Nigeria will be seeking refuge in the UK, asking for asylum. Well, the story that he is presenting to everyone is that since he came up with this policy of new Naira notes, designing of the new Naira notes, there are certain individuals who are not happy about this move. Somehow, it seems they lost money, or they will not be able to spend the money, or it kind of shined the light on them. The light was shone on many of them. These are people who hide money in pits in their homes, hide money in warehouses. But is this all? Well, accusations have been put forward. They said that Godwin Emefiele is involved in some criminal activity. According to people who are familiar with the decision of Godwin Emefiele, this is what they said. Since it is now looking impossible for him to return to Nigeria, the next move is to file for asylum in the United Kingdom. This is what the source said, under condition that he or she will not be exposed. The UK is his first option for asylum, but he has not ruled out the United States either. Now, Emefiele departed London on December 26th for the United States, where he remained as of Friday morning. It was unclear when he planned to return to the UK, but his strong family ties to Britain were said to be behind his decision to pursue asylum there. He has been afraid that things could grow more complicated for him should he delay his asylum application and risk being declared wanted by the State Security Service with extradition request to his shelter countries. Emefiele has been, moving around Nigeria without any violence being put out to him. But all of a sudden, it seems Emefiele, who claimed that he came about the redesigning of the Naira note, and this has become a threat to his life. There are certain cabals, certain individuals who want to fry him. Now, a man came forward. He said that we have only asked Godwin Emefiele to open the accounts. We want to see what happened to huge amount of money. We are talking about huge amount of money that has not been declared. They said, where is this money? And they said that Godwin Emefiele said, should any of the Senate legislators, should they want to press further, he will mention names. He will reveal identity of individuals in the executive level, presidential level, office of the presidency. Is going to reveal names of individuals in the Senate and many other people. He said he's going to have, he said they are beneficiaries from these largesse that they've been enjoying for a very long time. Emefiele has been weighing his options from abroad, where he has been forced to tarry amidst raging intrigues to rope him in as a financier of terrorism. That's another thing. They say Emefiele has been a man behind the sponsoring of terrorism in Nigeria. How true this is, we do not know. The CBN governor left Nigeria between December 9 and 10, like I said initially, according to people familiar with his schedules. President Buhari went to Washington, and the trip ended December 17. Emefiele appeared, with him also. Now, Emefiele had received presidential approval to proceed on vacation until January 9th, 2023, according to internal conversation obtained. The date is now seen as the most crucial for the CBN governor, and even the president himself. January 9 to 10 will be the most critical period for everyone involved in this matter. Another source familiar with the matter said it is the date that the governor must be at his desk, the date that the president will have to take a decision if the governor fails to show up at the office. So that is why it is being said that it is important, a very important decision. We want to see, is Buhari going to weigh in on this, or are they going to investigate and eventually fry Godwin Emefiele? You know, Emefiele is simply saying, I am not clean. Yes, but if you want to press your button, I'm going to open my mouth wide. They got angry and they attacked Emefiele this way. Why? Because they know he's a criminal like them. So you decided to quickly, within a twinkling of an eye, redesign the notes so that the money that we've looted, the money that we've stolen, criminal like you, the money we've stolen, the money we've kept, so we will not be able to make use of that money. We'll be forced to bring out this money. And once we are bringing it out, it will be tracked. You know how this money go? Ghana must go. Bags and bags of Ghana must go. Stored all over Nigeria. Stored all over Africa. And all of a sudden, within few time, Godwin Emefiele is saying, I want to redesign the Naira note. That is going to create big time tension. And they will not be able to bring that money to the bank to change it. It is just not going to work. It's not just possible. So Emefiele simply, destroyed that money that they've hidden. That's just what it is. He destroyed it. They cannot use it anymore. It's going to be very difficult for them to quickly take it to the bank, hoping that they will be able to change it to the new Naira notes. It's just going to be very difficult for them. The governor, they said, is absolutely sure that only the president can call everyone behind this senseless assault to order. But there is no one. That's just what it is. I don't even think Buhari want to act on this. I'm not sure. Maybe we want to act. He might just say, let the law take its due course. I don't want to be part of it. I'm done. I'm done with whatever it is that I want to do in Nigeria. According to the source said, yet Mr. Emefiele continues to hold that only the president holds the power to make all the threats disappear overnight. The governor is absolutely sure that only the president can call everyone behind this senseless assault to order. So he's hoping that Buhari will step in now to help him put an end to whoever it is out there that is screaming for his head. The president has to intervene, and he has to do it publicly. It is only if he intervenes publicly that the governor can be assured of his safety and economic stability can be restored back. This is what the close ally to Emefiele is saying. Even if the SSS Director General, Yusuf Magaji, calls the governor and assures him he won't be arrested, it won't be enough. But either a public announcement of the SSS, or preferably the president, that the governor will not be arrested, can be taken seriously. Well, Godwin Emefiele, they said that he is trying to get himself sorted out. He wants to seek for asylum. He doesn't want to return back to Nigeria. That is it. He doesn't want to return back to Nigeria. He will be dragged back to Nigeria. They are all criminals. That's just what it is. Just that they want to deal with him. That's it. They want to deal with him now and nothing more. Justice John Soho of the Abuja Division of the Federal High Court said in the judgment, the SSS had brought the allegations to obtain a warrant against Mr. Emefiele ex parte, a judicial process that allows a judge to grant an order after hearing from one party. It is often temporary. The court had only listened to the SSS version of the allegation and still dismissed everything as lacking any shred of evidence. The second source said, now imagine what would happen if the governor is allowed to make his own case. This is going to go in this direction or the other direction. Don't forget that Emefiele was widely criticized when he introduced the another policy. And this policy, he sought to limit cash withdrawals to 100,000 naira per week. And a lot of people complained about it. People got upset. People got angry. In fact, Emefiele wants to do the right thing when he himself is involved in crime. That's why a lot of fingers are being pointed at him. That's it. CBN said more than 80% of the country's currency in circulation could not be traced. But critics said the move was an attempt to loot public funds through contract awards for printing new notes. You see how it is. He is saying the currency that we printed, we cannot trace it. We don't know where it is. It's hidden somewhere. So if we change the note, it will probably force people to bring out money or something will happen. And what is it? Majority of those people will not be able to bring that money out. That money is of no use.
I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel. And if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.